Boruto, 10 characters who've barely changed since Naruto. While many characters in Naruto have grown and changed throughout the series, several have barely changed at all. Naruto. The Japanese manga has produced a franchise that is over 20 years old. Throughout the years, fans have been introduced to many beloved characters. From Naruto and Shippuden to Boruto. Viewers have watched their favorite characters grow as they've faced the hardships of living in the shinobi world. The shinobi world can sometimes be a harsh place to live, but one that sets each character down a path to discover who they are and who they want to be. While many characters in Naruto have grown and changed throughout the series, several have barely changed at all. 10. Might Guy still can't remember that person's name. Might Guy is a shinobi and taijutsu master of the Hidden Leaf Village. Following in the footsteps of his father, Might Guy trains and pushes himself to develop his stamina to be a powerful taijutsu user. Opponents who face Might Guy in action are equally impressed with his skills. However, even if he has faced them before, Might Guy never remembers who he fights. This has been a long-running joke for his character and something that continues in Boruto. 9. Suigetsu is still annoying Karen. Suigetsu is a shinobi from the Hidden Mist Village who was trained to be one of the 7 ninja swordsmen. He has a fascination with swords and a penchant for killing. For the most part, Suigetsu is indifferent to most things, but he has been known to have a bit of a temper. One of his favorite things to do is annoy Karen and make fun of her for her crush on Sasuke. Even in Boruto, the playful dynamic between Suigetsu and Karen continues. Suigetsu, even though he works for Orochimaru now, is still a very skilled ninja. 8. Temari still speaks her mind. Temari is a kunoichi from Tsunegakure. In Naruto, Temari was not afraid to speak her mind and could be quite dismissive at times. However, Temari does possess more admirable traits, such as her deep love for her siblings and her desire for peace. In Boruto, Temari is Shikamaru's wife and Shikadai's mother. She is strict with her family and still gets flustered by Shikamaru. She is as fearless as ever and is willing to put her life on the line for her family and comrades, such as when she fought in 4th Great Shinobi. 7. Sai is still awkward with others. Sai is a former member of the Black Ops. After joining Team 7 as Sasuke's replacement, it became clear that Sai did not really know how to interact with people. Despite his awkwardness, Sai is a very skilled and intelligent shinobi. In Boruto, Sai is the director of the and uses his skills and intelligence for investigating. He is married to Ino and they have a son, Inogen, together. Sai has come a long way since Naruto, but he is still as awkward as ever. 6. Kiba still thinks he could have been Hokage. Kiba is a member of the Inuzuka clan who works closely with his Nin-ken, Akamaru, as his fighting companion. Kiba later joins Team Kurenai with Hinata and Shino. Kiba is somewhat wild in nature and in his fighting style. He is easily angered, which sometimes causes him to make mistakes. Despite this, Kiba dreams of becoming the Hokage. In Boruto, Kiba even mentions that he could have been the Hokage. He is also still wild, but loyal to his friends and willing to jump in when needed. 5. Choji is still a gentle giant. Choji is a member of the Akimichi clan, known for their ability to convert calories into chakra. As such, Choji is often seen eating. Despite his outward appearance, he is a very kind and gentle person but lacks confidence in himself. It is evident in his parenting style that Choji is still a very polite person. He still loves to eat and shares time with his daughter over food. Choji is now a more confident person, and he passes that confidence on to Chocho. 4. Konohamaru is inspired by Naruto. Konohamaru is the grandson of the third Hokage, and uses this to be a little terror without fear of repercussions. When he meets Naruto, however, his outlook on life changes. Naruto becomes his role model and someone he strives to emulate. Konohamaru looks to Naruto as an older brother and trains hard to be just like him. His view of Naruto as family extends to Naruto's son Boruto as well, whom Konohamaru views as his younger brother. Much like Naruto, Konohamaru is also a very skilled shinobi who never backs down to an opponent, even if they are stronger than he is. 3. Kakashi still reads those embarrassing books. Kakashi is one of the most skilled shinobi in Konoha. Although once rather arrogant about his abilities, later in life it seems Kakashi becomes more humble. He appears almost lazy at times, arriving late and showing little interest in things, except his Ika books. Although somewhat of a solitary person, he has a lifelong rivalry and friendship with Might Guy that continues through Boruto. He also still cares very deeply for his former Team 7 members, and even though he claims to be retired, doesn't hesitate when called upon. 2. Sasuke is as sullen as ever. Sasuke has always had a rather serious demeanor. As the only surviving member of the Uchiha clan in Konoha, Sasuke grew up alone with only one goal in mind: vengeance. Through his journey, he grows to become the second strongest shinobi of Konoha. In Boruto, Sasuke is still quite a moody character, but now he uses his skills to support the Hokage. Akin to his time with Team 7, Sasuke and Naruto make a great team. Sasuke has a new goal of working with Naruto to protect the village. 1. Naruto is always focused on his dream. Naruto is one character who has never faltered throughout the franchise. At an early age, although mischievous and somewhat silly, Naruto decides he will become someone the whole village will acknowledge and works hard to achieve that dream. Since becoming Hokage, not much has changed about Naruto. He's still as light-hearted as ever, but he takes his job of protecting the village very seriously. He is the hero of Konoha that everyone acknowledges. And ramen remains his primary source of nutrition.